The Montreal Canadiens faced off tonight against the Ottawa Senators. I'm sorry. I just finished watching the game.
Ow! I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't die.
I know I said that I was going to try to not spoil things, but what a game. Let's talk about it.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs. Come on, get your hot dogs.
So a point would have been huge in this game. 2 points, it's like bliss. And although Montreal was facing a hot Ottawa team, by all accounts, they outplayed them this game. I think this was a prove-it game, and they did everything they needed to. There's only a couple of flies in the ointment that I'll talk about. But first, I want to talk about something huge. We are sitting at 9,942 subscribers as I am recording this video. I really think that since the Montreal Canadiens won tonight and this video is going to be huge, we're going to surpass 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. YouTube already sent me a sweater in anticipation, but enough about that. You're here to watch some gameplay, understand what happened in the game tonight. So let's get into it. And we start where we always start, la formation de départ, the formation of the start, the starting lineup, I mean. We've got Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Newhook, Laine, Anderson, Dvorak, Gallagher, Heineman, Evans, Armia. Our defensive pairings are Batherson, Carrier, Struble, Hutson, Xhekaj, Savard, and in net we have Montembeault. So depending on how I think the New York Rangers do tonight, if Montreal wins this game, they move into a wild card spot. And it only took maybe 3 minutes of posturing, figuring out how each other are going to play before Montreal gets on the board.
For Xhekaj, David Savard, lead pass for Dvorak, moves in, scores!
Yeah, Christian Dvorak. He scored the first breakaway goal for the Montreal Canadiens of the season with 15 games left in the season. I'm only joking. I'm sure there's at least 2 or 3 other breakaway goals. Assisted by Gallagher and Savard. Beautiful stretch pass here, moving the puck along, making good use of space and time. Set the tone for the game, but they can't just ride that because Slav is going to get called for being stronger than his opponent. This will be a theme for the rest of the game, by the way. But luckily, while the Sens are on the power play, Zetterlund takes a bad hooking call. He did get the stick in there, so that's a hooking call. Now Montreal is on the power play all of a sudden. They're trying to make things happen. This power play wasn't the best, but Slav is beating Suzuki. Now with the power play done, we see Roy get a good opportunity. I want to highlight this because Roy wasn't really game-changing this game. He was mostly ineffectual, sadly. Then we see some firepower on behalf of the Ottawa Senators. Montembeault absolutely saves another certain goal.
Greg moves in, that pass bounces back in front, rebound, Pinto, what a save by Montembeault!
Incredible save by Montembeault. This is save of the year candidate. But then this happens.
Batherson. Cross the line, holds and shoots, scores!
If you follow along with any threads online when the game is taking place, people were not happy about this one. Savard and Xhekaj really got it, and for good reasons. Somebody should have made the move here, forced a pass. They just let him walk straight in with it. You can't blame Montembeault for this one. Let's talk about Josh Anderson. He's really putting in the work this game, and spoilers, he'll get rewarded for it. Then we see Artem Zub shoot off the post. I lied, and we'll talk about Wall again. He gets tripped at center ice, and I have no idea why the refs didn't call this. It's one of the many misses of this game, but that's not rare, so I'm not going to focus on it. Just I thought this one was egregious. First period, and really the second and third period as well. Laine was showing up. He was throwing the body. He was setting up plays. He even drew some penalties. He'll come up again, but that's going to do it for the first period. It's 1-1, 12-9 in shots in favor of Ottawa. Second period, puck drops. Xhekaj, you're not helping yourself, buddy. Delay of game here. I thought it might have been tipped. I kind of forgive Xhekaj a little bit for this one because I think he and Newhook combined to put this over the glass. Luckily, the Sens don't really do anything with that penalty. We see Batherson given time and room for some reason to dust off the puck. I mean, come on. This is on Batherson. I think he should have gotten physical with Batherson here. Then we see Slav just not putting it where he wants to. Then Batherson tries to rearrange Dvorak's face. He'll go to the box for that one. But then the referees will once again call Slav for outmuscling his opponent. I think this was a holding call. This is weak hockey. The refs just want a real nice, no-touch hockey game here. And St. Louis is all of us. This was my exact expression when this happened. But Ottawa is unable to capitalize on the penalty. They will, however, get this goal.
Here's Giroux. Back to Hamonic, a shot, loose puck, score!
This one, I don't know. Let me know in the comments here. Amadio is rushing the net. He flips the puck up and over Montembeault's shoulder. The thing is, he's in the crease. I think the puck might have went off his skate, and he's in contact with Montembeault. What do you guys think? Not long after that, Laine does the splits for us. If there was any question about whether or not his legs are in good shape, I mean, this looked uncomfortable, but Montreal goes back on the power play. On this power play, we see Suzuki take a shot at a one-timer. I mean, they're giving him the line. Why not? Then a great job by Slav here, getting himself into position, tricking his defender. A lot of pressure this power play. We also see Suzuki take another shot, but ultimately this power play ends with no joy. Next, we see just how bad the reffing is because they're soliciting advice from Brady Tkachuk. This actually did kind of frustrate me. Brady Tkachuk joins like a scrum with the referees, the officials, trying to decide where to take the face-off. This feels influenced to me because this was an important face-off, and I don't think it should have been taken from center ice. I think that they said there was contact at center ice on an icing call. I really didn't feel like there was. But that's the end of the second period. 2-1 Ottawa, 20-17 in terms of shots for Ottawa. Third period, the puck drops. Really scary moment for Anderson here. You could see, I can't remember which Ottawa player it is, but his blade gets caught in the guard behind your skate, forcing the blade into the back of Anderson's heel. This is how your Achilles gets cut. Flash forward, you get a shot of Anderson thinking like, wow, that was a close one. But don't think too much about it, Anderson, because something else pretty important happens.
Here's Lane Hutson. Moves it and still scores! Hutson fires!
Lane Hutson, a beautiful goal. That's some confidence right there, taking that shot. And he did it exactly what he wanted to do. Top shelf, Jake Evans with the apple off the draw. So now we're all tied up, 2-2. But we can't have nice things. Watch this.
Drops it back for Perron. Moves it on Waugh, drops that back at the point. Hamonic tees it up and shoots, scores!
That's Travis Harmonica or whatever getting a goal. It's his first goal in 400 games. I think Monty would love to have this one back. I'm blaming Monty for this one. So they're down 3-2. It's in the third period. Starting to get a little bit discouraged. It's a back and forth game. But after everything he's been through this game and all the hard work he's put in, Josh Anderson is going to finally get rewarded.
Set back, brought it by Carrier, shot, bouncing, puck, rebound, score! Josh Anderson ties the game at 3.
Carrier and Dvorak are going to get the apples for this. If Josh Anderson is just able to lift the puck, get it elevated, put it in the net, they all count, right? And then we're going to talk about Anderson again because Shane Pinto absolutely dive bombs Anderson with a spinning stick attack. And Montreal is going back on the power play. And they have not scored on the power play. And they've been given opportunities. But not this time. Not this time at all. Because Nick Suzuki is going to make it 4-3 for Montreal.
Time goes back across. Ullmark, great stop there. And the rebound score. Suzuki pumps it home. Power play.
They really made them pay here. The puck was loose and Suzuki gets a handle on it, puts it in. Galley and Heineman are the assists on this one. Time is running down. Ottawa pulls Ullmark to try to put some pressure in the offensive zone. There's like 2 minutes left, and Anderson gets another goal. Empty net goal.
Batherson. Evans drops it back. Dvorak for Anderson scores. Empty netter for Josh Anderson.
5-3 for Montreal. Devo, Evans perfectly passed the puck around to get this Anderson, and he nails it. I wish he was as accurate as this when he's like right in front of the net. Cue the ole, ole, ole chant. And as the chant is still going, Brendan Gallagher gonna show up.
Gallagher now with the empty net. Here comes Gallagher.
He deposits the puck into the net. Stützle also gets deposited into the net. And that's going to be the game, 6-3. Montreal wins. They're slotted into a wild card spot. Hey, there's some players that performed really well this game. Some of the same cast of characters you expect, like Suzuki and Hutson, but Slav played a really good game. Montembeault also played very serviceably. I bet he would like that 1 goal back, though. And for the most part, I think the defense played relatively good. I was a little bit frustrated with Savard and Xhekaj, but Carrier is always solid. And Struble, I mean, there might be a time where we have to talk a little bit about what happens with Struble. He's playing a very conscious and reactive game. Yeah, I like Struble's game. But it's already past 12. I have to edit this video. Hope you're enjoying the videos, guys. I really appreciate all your help and support. I mean, I'm still having a blast. It doesn't need to be said every single time. But I just love doing this. And I really appreciate you all for everything you say in the comments. Just support by commenting and liking the video. We're growing the community big. Maybe you guys are like sharing my videos with your friends and stuff like that. If you guys are doing that, like that's the biggest thing you could do. They say word of mouth is the best form of advertisement. So again, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video because it does something with YouTube, with their inner workings. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. I would love to have you as part of the community. And as always, I will see you down below in the comments.